Hi, this is Tia Miller from Manti High School, and this is my Module 17 Classical Conditioning assignment. So who I classically conditioned was my mom, and what I did was every time we were sitting next to each other, like in sacrament or anything like that, just anytime I was sitting next to her, I would lean over and then ask her for a back rub. And at first she was kind of like, no, I'm not going to give you a back rub, and I had to beg her and plead and stuff like that. And then she'd finally start to do it, and I'd keep asking her and bending over and then asking her again. And so finally I got to the point where I could just bend over and she would just start to rub my back automatically, so it was really cool. So my US was just me asking her to give me a back rub, and then the UR would be her giving me the back rub. So then I paired it with the NS, which was just me leaning over, because before that she had never really rubbed my back when I leaned over. It was just kind of like a resting position, so she never really bothered unless I asked her. And then I paired that with the US, and then I started asking her after I'd bent over to give me a back rub. And then I would get the UR, which was the back rub. And then finally, once I would just lean over, which was the CS, she would give me a back rub, which was the CR. So I found it was kind of easy to classically condition someone. All you had to do was do it consecutively over and over again, and they're really not simple things, but it's nice to get a free back rub every once in a while. And I kind of noticed that I could do it for 3 or 4 times in a row before she'd start getting suspicious and be like, what are you doing, you keep leaning over. But she'd still keep giving me back rub till then, and then after 3 or 4 times she'd kind of stop. And then the next day I could do it again 3 or 4 more times, and then she would stop doing it. So it was kind of more like I had a limit to as many as I could do that day. I just had to do a break in between, but that was my classical conditioning assignment.